great pleasure to introduce and welcome Farah, who is an independent candidate standing for mayor. She has tirelessly gone and visited pretty much every single borough in the whole of London, talking to them about LTNs, talking to businesses, discussing with them, trying to find out what the issues are, and she stands on a no LTN platform. Can't wait to hear what she says.
Thank you so much for having me here today. Firstly, I want to say to Safia, you are an absolute inspiration to all of us. Thank you for fighting for everyone here, and we all support you. Now, I have taken the time to visit all of the boroughs, to talk to the residents, to talk to the businesses, to see what the LTNs have done, and it has caused mass destruction all over London. I cannot begin to explain the things that I have seen. I have seen councils making millions and millions of pounds from fines. Enfield Council, within 3 months, has made 1.8 million in fines. This is just giving you an idea of what is going on. Islington Council, residents are being divided, and in one particular street where there's a bollard, a private resident has put a padlock on a bollard so not even the emergency services can get through. So this is telling you the extreme measures that residents are going to keep the LTNs. But what really saddens me is seeing how people are suffering. In Waltham Forest, we obviously depend on carers. Vulnerable people depend on carers. But unfortunately, carers are now spending less time with the people that need them because they're stuck in traffic. And that is why we need to get rid of the LTNs. I am the only candidate that is standing strongly with you and committing that I will remove the LTNs. No other candidate is giving you that commitment. But I stand here to tell you, I will remove the LTNs because they are unjust, they are unlawful. Now what's the problem? The councils have stopped listening to the people.
Yes,
they have forgot their job is to represent all of you, but instead they're representing themselves and their own agenda. And it is time we send a message to all the political parties that we will not take it anymore. London should never have a political mayor. We need an independent mayor that stands for the people, and their agenda is the people's agenda. And that's why I am standing, because I am fed up of seeing how politicians ignore the people and do not represent us. I have heard so many stories, even in Brixton. I had the pleasure to walk around and see the problems, and in particular, Zach, are you here today? His business has been here for so many years, and just seeing what is happening down that street, they're forcing him to close. And it makes me wonder why. Could it possibly be that they want the land to build a high-rise? Let's be honest, that's what the plan is. But we can see through what their plans are. And people have the power. All of you have the power. Now, it happened in Wandsworth, but the people spoke. They were removed. Now, Harrow. I have been campaigning in Harrow a lot against the LTNs. And guess what? The people spoke and it was removed. And one by one, as your next mayor, I am going to stand with you to make sure they are all removed.
Yes.
We are not Amsterdam. We cannot cycle and walk everywhere. And they need to understand that there are more intelligent ways of dealing with pollution, but penalising motorists is not the way to go, because what we have seen is increased pollution, more time in traffic, and livelihoods of people suffering. So I want you to not give up the fight, stand together, because all of you have the power, you have the vote. So send that message that we will not take this. We will take back control of our streets. Thank you so much.